Good afternoon. Hi everyone, I'm back with more XKeys fun. Uh, the big question is, let's see if I opened up my controller, cleaned it out. We're gonna see if I made it worse. I don't think so. I just think the direction pad's gonna be a little tight for a little bit. I just gotta play a little bit and wear it down. But I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. I'm gonna jump in so we can just kind of get a feel for it, because it might feel a little different for a little bit. So let's see how this plays out. 3, 2, 1, let's go. The one thing I can say is that the A button is not sticking. Hey, Scanler, how are you? That was the Hyrule Castle small. Gross. Yeah, so I did a little bit of cleaning with my controller, and I don't have a sticking A button, at least for now, and we're gonna find out if I screwed up by saying, how did I do that? That was pretty wild. I'm a little bit worried about the direction pad because it feels a little bit weird, so I might have to go back in, but we'll see. Cool. I don't care about that at all. Yeah. Double kill indeed. Okay. Sure. Alright, let's peek over here. Alright. That's fun. Alright, where is this gonna be? Well, I guess it's good that we got that Hyrule Castle small, huh? Because then that might mean I guess not required. Okay, I like that. Okay. So that is the Spec Rock item. Well, it's Spec Rock. Magic. That's cool. We'll grab those. You almost said 90-minute Pearl and ended up being 90 seconds. I appreciate the fact that it's not that. Are you, I can't just drop down in there. Let's take a look what this is. Are you, working today or are you off? Okay, we'll grab that. Working? Yeah. Alright, so we have found Spec Rock top. We're good with Lumberjack. That's a pod key. Okay. Yeah, I just got back. We did our little Christmas thing yesterday, and then there's the nasty storm that's rolling through this area, so I got up and said, see ya. And I left. The other... Sure. Let's do this real quick. Not that. Whatever. Cool. We might as well find out what's in this cave real quick. Shop. I'm not going to care about that shop. Alright, cool. Leave me alone. Let's start to see what's in the village. That shop we will mark, because that might be helpful at some point. Okay. I like that too. Sweet. Uncle. I'm all about the extra bombs because we were down to 1. Whatever. Dude, a fire source makes desert... Well, no, we don't have a weapon, but it's close to being beatable. We can do a lot. We can open up everything if we find the lower part. Don't have enough money yet. I'm gonna probably need to go back into this controller and adjust the D-pad just a little bit, because I don't feel like it's correct. Okay, now we can go buy Bottle Vendor, so that's good. So brewery, that marks this off. We'll just go here. I'm already committed. Another shop. Free bombs. Okay, that's good to know. Fourth heart. Okay. Where's the stupid... Ah, there it is. Okay. We don't have a weapon for these guys, but I have enough bombs. So we're gonna do it. Oh, you moved. Little jerk. We can get bombs back super easy, which is nice. Okay. That's good. This is why we got all the things we got. Skullwoods. Yo. Natural Dark World access? What is this? 10 minutes into the seed? Are you serious right now? Oh, don't do that. Okay. So west, and we're gonna mark this as Swamp Palace, which we can't do anything in yet. Wait. It kind of feels like it. It's pretty crazy. Alright, this is not important. Whoa. You wanted it. I just died. That's okay. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, I have the double check. It's the right button that is messed me up a little bit. Okay. So I opened up both of the controllers I have. And, in the one, I actually... Nice. When I went to go clean it off, the rubber part, like, literally broke the fuck off. So I actually have some replacement parts coming in midweek, and so I'll be able to fix that one. So I'm a little bit hesitant about playing around with this one, because if I break this one, I guess I could put it together with the other one, because I'll have at least some working parts, but that was kind of annoying that that happened. I was just cleaning it off, and then the rubber piece that makes contact just came right the hell off of it. Whoops. Okay. So we don't care about race game. That's nice. Don't care about that. Dang it. Quit the bonking. Okay, we can grab this. This is Ice Cave. Alright. Where are we here? Ice Rock Cave. Got it. Alright. Let's actually... I'm gonna do this. I want to check the other connector in Desert, but we have a couple more entrances to look at here. Including, we can do the drop down at the Smiths if it's not Ganon, because I don't know what's here yet. Could be Magic Bat, too. Oh, good. We're gonna do that. And chess game? Okay. Alright. Clearing all of this out is really good. Yo, there we go. We have an S word. Alright, that's good to know. Whatever. I'm just getting it so we can just be done with that. That was Hammer Peg Cave. Alright, let's go find out where the other entrance to Desert goes. And then we can start to look at other places. Or it just connects into the Dark World. I mean, we could obviously get to the Dark World just normal, so I might even just do that after this. Because now that we have the mirror, we have a glove, we could do so much. Hilarious. Alright. We can actually check a couple entrances at the top of the pyramid. There's a key here. Let's just grab this in case, and then we'll go back up. GT. How nice. So we've seen all of those. Okay. Okay, so those are garbage. Unfortunately, we cannot check we can't check that entrance for a little bit, but that's okay. Alright, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is the right move, but let's get these stupid things out of the way. Well, it's a connector. We'll check that in a second. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do the connector, but I might as well just get Catfish out of the way while I'm here. Alright. Now we know it's nothing. Alright, so this is the dancing lady, as they call it in the one tracker I'm looking at. Okay. So that's not the worst, because I was going to come down here and do a lot of these things anyway. And I have to remember I can do the entrance before race game. Speaking of bonking, that's a mirror bonk. Annoying. Don't care. Thank you. Alright, so after further analysis, I need to replace the rubber on the button side because what I must have done is when I put it back in, I switched it around. Now my Y button's sticking. I don't have that. So, I'm going to probably just take it out of the controller that I still have in pieces because I broke the one side. And maybe I can just use... Because I think the directional one and the button one are the same piece. I can just put the one in here. And then I'll have one working controller until I get the parts to it. We'll try that. Alright. Alright, we might as well just do all the little things over here, and then we'll just come back. Okay. The Bad Ice Cave. Thanks, game. We can do this. Holy cow. Nice. Cool. All right. I love it. That's Mimic Cave. Totally worth. Okay. Just the ferry. So we're out of here. Okay. That's a commitment there. But getting back here is pretty quick because we have access to normal Dark World, so I think we just take it and see where it goes. Turtle Rock small. Another pod small. Okay. Alright, let's see if this connector is worthwhile. Yeah, we better mark this one. This gives us all of Death Mountain open because we have the stupid hookshot, so we're gonna be looking around here for a while. It's wild. Like, we can literally do everything up here. That's crazy. Oh my god, Paradox is here too? Okay. That's great. Oh, here's the save and quit, old man. So let's at least mark that. And then, but we're gonna do Paradox real quick. I think that makes the most sense. Get the items out of here. I can get back up here, which is nice. Well, as long as I don't end up in a exit that locks me out of somewhere. There's only a couple of those at this point, but they do exist. Don't give me all compasses. Wow. Okay. So Paradox is hot trash. Unfortunately. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh. Alright. That's not going to be that important then. So let's mark this off. I guess it would probably be a good idea for us to just check where the middle entrance goes, and then we can just get out of here. We're going to come back to that lower one, though, because that gets us to the one that's behind the mitts. Oh, look at this. They're all up here. Okay, so they're really kind of pointless. Alright. That's fine. So, we just saw all Paradox, and we don't really care. You know what, let's just be safe. Oops, all fairies. Ooh, I have the big key, but I don't really have a great way of beating. Alright, let's look around. We could check a couple things. I don't have Samaria or a lamp or anything anyway, but if there's a good item in one of the first couple checks, we can at least grab it. Oh my god. The right button is definitely a problem. So we're opening this up after I'm done with this one again. That's unfortunate. It probably just didn't set right when I closed it up. I don't know why I bothered with that. Boo. We can waste the key here. Because we'll get one back. Okay. Getting back to GT was probably going to be a really good idea. Now that we have 2 keys. And we have the hookshot and hammer. But I want to explore the mountain first. Oh, I have the freaking big key. I can go get the big chest real quick. I was thinking I was done after that check, and I'm not. We can do this. Nope. Okay. Well, we cleared out what we could. Yeah, holy crap, Fairy Mountain. All except for Meyer. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, well, we got a couple keys, so we could do some checks here. Okay. We actually haven't seen that yet because there's a couple drops I didn't even get to. For the fun of it. Let's check this one thing first, then we can just come back. Okay. Don't have the big key. I couldn't stop. That's how you know my right button is F'd, because I couldn't actually stop myself from dashing. I had to press it really hard. Alright. First try. Okay. I'm gonna end up dying up here. Yeah. Alright, we know what this is, right? We came out of here? Yeah. Alright. Yikes. Okay. We made it. Oh, hello. Okay. Can't do shit here, but good one to mark. Okay, so this is probably the old man. I'm gonna wait on that because I'll just end up somehow dying, which really isn't a huge deal, but let's see what's over here. Oh, look, a book. A book that's accessible, mind you. Okay. God, I suck. Okay. Oof. I don't care about that either. Wow. Okay, can we really not? Thanks. Nice miss. Oh, this is not the old man cave. This is diagonal holes. That's the descending cave. Okay. So that's important to know. Alright. Hookshot was here, right? I want to come back in here. Okay. Dude, come on. Oh, good. Well, I mean, that's fine, because that gives us another check when we go back to GT. Cool. Alright. I know, right? It is very vanilla. Alright, so we found Paradox. We did Hookshot Cave. We just did Mire Shed. We did Saha's Hut. And now Cave 45. Alright, so that's done. That's done. Let's just peek at this. We have ether. But we can't get in that yet. Alright, I think what we're gonna do, and this is a little bit unconventional, because we can go back by just hookshotting over. Okay, I don't know what that's... I wonder if that's gonna connect me to the diagonal holes. I don't really care then. That's not a great connector. Laser bridge. Yeah, we'll do this real quick. Just wanna... Alright, time to suck it, laser bridge. Cool. I'm not getting contact when I tap the buttons. I'm gonna have to go back into this controller. It's not working right. I'm like tapping right, and he's not moving. So I obviously have something set up wrong. So, and that's making it a little bit harder to do. Not going to get the dash skips very easily if you can't, if you can't change your direction. See, that's not right. That's correct. Of course, there's a key for here. Okay. 2 in a row. That's good. Ugh. Okay. Better. It's still not easy because of how busted this is acting, but at least we found where that is, so. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The one spot. Why? There we go. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go into the dark world here. We're gonna check the 2 entrances in the dark world, and then we can come back up, get our book, and do stuff. Do other stuff. No, get out of here. Screw it. Let's go. Okay. That's annoying because it's actually a connector I can take. Of course. Hang on, I definitely don't care about that. Dude. Oh. He literally just dropped my controller. Alright. Did I get it? Yes. Yeah, I don't know why I bother trying to open things up and fix them. You're almost better off just buying new shit. It sucks. Okay, we don't need that. And then this should be the old man. Nice. Let me get right on that. Okay, we got it that time. Okay, well, I don't think we care about that too much. Cool. Well, let's go do the thing we know we need to do. And then we gotta hope to start finding some damn dungeons, because we need to actually, like, do stuff. I'm really... okay. Was worried about hitting my direction buttons on that one. There it is. Suddenly, you have a bunch of stuff open up in TR. Come on. There we go. With 3 keys, I think... okay. gotta stop that. It's worth doing this. Dude. That's all due to the Y button sticking. So this is starting to become an issue. So I just need to replace the rubber completely on this thing. So that's fine. There's a chance I'm gonna end up not finishing this seed, which is too bad because it started out so strong. Or at least picking it up at another point, because it's unbearable. Alright. Well, we know where Sick Kid is. Interesting. Nice Master Sword. Love my fetch quests. Alright. My favorite Armo skill. Yeah, having Master Sword is significantly much better. It definitely helps a lot. Just having the beams. It actually went pretty fast. Well, since we do have Samaria, I was hoping, honestly. I don't know why I tried that. There we go. I mean, I was definitely hoping Bo was there. I'd rather have it than not at this point. Do more stuff in pod. Though I could do the unlock at this point. Whatever. Hey, what's up, Bagel? I was saying, I opened my controller to try and clean it out, and I might have made it just as bad. See, that fire rod shot was not me. That was a stuck button. So. I'm not gonna hit it. Dang it. No, you bastard. I hate these guys so much. Just, come on. Come up here. Thank you. Alright, now we'll have to do a bomb. You know what? Just... Oh my god, they're gonna kill me. I have magic, but I don't want to blow that. Oh, thank you. There we go. Yeah, that's where I have a controller that I could put the rubbers in from it. And I have new ones coming, but they're not going to be here till Wednesday. And I don't know. It's just kind of annoying. But hey, you know what? I actually need to use the restroom. I'm going to just pause here and I'll be right back. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Your new ones were hot garbage? You couldn't diagonal at all? Ugh, God, I'm kind of worried now about what I got coming in. Alright. Let's see where I want to go from here. How about you guys back off? Nice. I'll take that. Yeah, you know what? We have a lot of entrances to look at still, and we're missing a ton of crap. So let's... We'll probably find a couple other Turtle Rock entrances, and then we could do more stuff there. But let's find out what's in some of these things. Oh, cool. Bomb shop. Turtle Rock and Ice. Okay. go back up here. Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, the good news is, my dash is working great because, but then I must have put the rubber piece in backwards, so now my Y button's acting up. So obviously there's a problem with that part of the rubber piece, so I just need to put a new one in there. But I think the one for the directional pad, at least I think it is, the one for the D-pad and for the buttons, they're the same size. So I think I'm just going to steal the one out of the other controller and see if that'll work for a little while. Okay. And then I'll just, I don't know, I'll find out if that makes it more tolerable or not. Because it's kind of annoying. It really is. Alright, so that was Graveyard Ledge. I still have to go in here. Ugh. Cool. I don't have the big key. That might be okay, though. This is the green pendant because I talked to, at least I thought it was. I talked to Saha. I marked it down as it. Probably because I just don't have the map. It doesn't update that. I thought it did after you talked to him. I don't know. That could also be a different logic from the... Yeah, I haven't marked as such, so I guess I thought it automatically updated the information when you talked to Saha, but that might be on a different branch. Okay. And that's fine. No, I'm happy for that. This is kind of what I wanted to be able to do, is to actually find some more dungeons and stuff, because I want to just know where things are. Like, if we find Hera, we can actually beat it. Not on the map and not in the dungeon. Okay, hey, look, this is also good. Okay. You know, stop. God, the sticking Y button is gonna be the most annoying thing in the world. Hey, nice. Bottle. Pod key. That would have been helpful a little while ago, right, Scanner? Ugh. Okay. Wait. Let's check the light world spots over here. Oh, look, Hera. I just said... Well, this was accessible quite early. Really? No, I don't think so. If I have the mirror shield, I ain't doing no skips. Come on. Ice Palace big. That's not super helpful. Skullwoods. Alright. I just fucked up the... I fucked up the Hera pot anyway, so we might as well just come down here and do this. We just found this small key too, so maybe there's some value here. Okay. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Super vanilla. All right, everyone. This is ridiculous. By the way, I have a new emote for that. Yep. I tried to get the transparent background to work on it. I gotta mess with it a little bit more, but for now, that's gonna be fine. You're pissing me off. Let's go. Hair without hook is almost as gross as Ice Palace, so that's Mario. Yeah. Small. That was 2 Skullwoods keys in here? So Skullwoods, boss, you have to beat this to put that in logic. Because Moth isn't in logic without all 3 keys, right? Because of how all that crap works. Alright, that's interesting. Okay, I want to quickly do here. Yeah, it's not awful by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah. Alright, now we can do Eastern Pot area. We can look for some more stuff. Yeah, you want to learn some... I should really be learning NMG as well. It's, it would be smart. It definitely helps you get better at this. Learn some of the rooms better and stuff like that. Okay. Hey, this is a small key. We can grab this now. I don't really care about the connector at all. I just want the key. Oh, well, yeah, that's good, though. We spent our GT keys, so... Alright. No, Rando... I mean... Obviously, NMG is, like, all about the execution. Rando is completely the puzzle aspect and the execution. So to me, I'm not saying it's... I don't know. I like the mix because I could not be the greatest at execution, but if I just happen to make a right decision, of course, on the randomizer side of things, then maybe it works out in my favor, you know? Alright, so this is the brother's house. Oh, this is actually not awful. Oh, it's really not awful. Okay, hold on a second. Let's mark this. And then this is Ice Palace. We have enough to beat this, so we're gonna do it right now. And we're just gonna be done with this place. For the low percent stuff. Yeah, I mean, I feel that way sometimes about Kazboots, Bagel. It's just like, you do escape, and if I don't have a decent escape time, I'm just feeling like I'm behind the whole time. But, again, it's like, if you... Rando at least has that variance. Nice. Give me... I wanted that, just in case. I didn't think that that was going to be good enough. Alright, come on. There we go. That should be good. Thank you. Try spoiler. Yeah, that'll definitely get you into low percent stuff. I mean, you could also just, like, put rando seeds on hard mode and stuff like that, and you can definitely get some of the low percent stuff. It's not, like, perfect by any stretch, but 4 heart Master Sword Moth. Yeah, see, to me, like, yes, if I can get good at that, I'll feel pretty good about it. Right now, just hearing that makes me cringe, because I hate the moth fight to begin with. And I can't even imagine 4 heart Master Sword Moth Green Mal. Like, that just sounds like punishment. Okay. I have a key, but I need to... Oh, no, we're just going to drop down and do the big chest, and then we got to go around anyway, so it's fine. There's our bow. Okay. Oh, are you going to be doing that? That's awesome. Oh, very cool. That should be a good combo. Dr. John's a really good competitor. He's gonna pilot and you're gonna run. Nice. It's a good thing I got the green goo, because we're gonna use it here. Actually, we might not need to. See if we can do this right. Nice. Cool. Another pod small. Yeah, that's actually really good. 20 minutes behind them. What is the what modes do you do? Okay, we have to go back, so we'll just open this up. Alright, so I should probably look at my map just for a second. So Skull Woods is a pendant, but Mire is a crystal. They're all key sanity, 4-7. Okay. Main mode is open. I don't have key because I was still in iframes. Inverted AD X key. Okay. That's cool. Follower shuffle is very interesting. It's cool that some of those modes are starting to get a little bit more visibility, just because a big key. Because obviously, like, they were still kind of early stuff. Hey, that's an important one. Cool. Hello, checkerboard. Thank you. All right. Okay. Yeah, follower shuffle is definitely interesting. You can only have one at a time, and the logic behind it is pretty wild because there's some interesting ones. Oh, yeah. I've heard of the mode, and I didn't really look it up or do anything with it yet. Hey, look. This is good to know. We got money. Let's mark that. Because we actually have the mushroom, and I could turn that in at any point. But I kind of want to clear out... Well, we don't have ice rod. Let's do this. We got other locations still to check. We should have gone there too. It's alright. You know what? Why don't we just turn in the mushroom and then we'll just go back at some point. While we're here, it just makes sense to do it. Oh, the locked door shuffle? Oh, God, yeah. I've seen stuff and things. But I know what you mean, because yeah, that messes with your... Because it's, like, normal layout, right? But it will mess with you, because you're not used to all the difference, where the doors, all of a sudden you can get locked into a room that you're normally not going to get locked into and stuff like that. Yeah. I like a lot of the different stuff. I don't know how comfortable I'd be like doing a lot of that competitively, but I definitely would want to try. Like, at least try the seeds. It'd be fun. Okay. Alright, so we have seen Ganon. Really? This is so annoying. Let's find out where it goes. Alright. Cool. You know what? We're not even going to dignify that with a marking. Let's just go back. They had 7 smalls for thieves. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Okay. I'm gonna just mirror here, because then we'll check that entrance in a second, but we can get whatever the drop down is here. We already did do the well earlier. I just didn't mark this off. So this is either Magic Bat. Okay, or Lost Woods. So Magic Bat, because I believe... Yeah, we know where Escape is. We just didn't do it yet because... We haven't found any Hyrule Castle entrances. That's kind of weird. Alright, so the Bat is at Pyramid. Which we could technically do. Oh, come on. I bonked on a bush, really? I did that a little bit too close. Where did I get this seed? I generated it from the bot channel in the Beer League Discord. Nice. No, no. Not one of the stepladder seeds. Okay. Okay, so we did that. I need to check this entrance down here. I'm missing several dungeons still at this point. That's why it's like, where is the shit? But I have a lot of entrances still to look at on this side. Okay. Maybe we get some keys here. Or a lamp, that's helpful. Burna. Alright, no keys. But I'm not going to say no to the lamp. Okay. Alright. So the only big item place I haven't found yet is Blind's Hut. Yet another ferry. That one's not even on Death Mountain. Okay. We did that earlier. Alright, let's go into Skullwoods and hope that we get a decent layout for Skullwoods so that I can get to the back and check what's blocked by Fire Rod. I went the wrong way. Well, let's hope that this is going to lead to the back. Oh, it's a bad Skullwoods. Shit. Alright, that's fine. We knew that was there anyway. What's here? Sure. Well, we're gonna do it because we're stuck back here anyway. Let's see where this goes. Honestly, it would be great if we found a connector into Mire. Just because we don't have the flute. And it would just let me see what's there. Alright, Bamos. Fine. Or it's this. Nice map. Alright, let's find out if this is worthwhile, because if it's not... Ooh. Okay, so Hyrule Castle West. I guess we're gonna just mark... that as a connector, just in case. We're still looking for a lot of keys. Like, we need... we need either the Eastern or Pod Big, possibly... no, either one of the two, right? Because one of them's the pendant. We just don't know which yet. We have all the rest of this information. We need an ice rod. And we need flippers. And we haven't seen Eastern, so there's a chance we also need access to Mire area. But we have checks to do in the Village of Outcasts and stuff, so it could just be there. We also haven't seen the Swamp Small, so we gotta do that too. That's all lovely. So we're like, what, 4 items from go? I could start to clear out some other dungeons, though. Like, Mire is beatable at this point, so I should go back and do that. The nice part about at least finding the castle is that we have the Hyrule Castle Small, so this makes Castle Tower pointless, except for the last item checking it. The traditional fuck you game. Oh no, I would, yeah, highly prefer not to. You know, just for the shits and giggles, right? First off, I have 0 Castle Tower keys. I'm hoping that it stays that way. I mean, 1, fine. I'd get another item out of it, but I don't really want to go there. Cool. Alright, so if we find Eastern, we can actually beat that. We might as well see where these connectors go. And there's our Mire connector. Okay. Well, we better look around. If we see Eastern, we can just beat it. Okay. Do we just do this? I guess. I mean, just because it could drop one of the items I need. kind of shitty, though. Actually, let's do this. At least the temper sword makes it quick. Alright, so it wasn't anything helpful. Fine. We'll get the refill, and we'll check the rest of these things here. Okay. King's Tomb. Alright, now Turtle Rock is fully beatable, which that means we really need to get back there. We still haven't seen two different entrances, though, to TR, which is kind of funny. Okay, so Bamos actually opens up the Mire entrance. That's good. We can do that. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that we hadn't found the dam, so that's really good. Also required. Yo. Okay. Let's see if we got something here. This is our last big item location. Okay. Well... we know where Pod is, so beating that might be the first thing we're gonna do if it comes down to, like, I don't know. We'll just check the last entrances here. Okay, well now we know where this is. So this is the other Hyrule Castle entrance. Where was... okay, it's right there. I need the ice rod, though. That's a problem. Okay. You're nothing. What are you? Cool. Alright, we can do some stuff. What day is it? What day is it, Austin? Besides, you know, good old-fashioned Monday. Okay, well, now we got our dungeon info. That's gonna help. Oh, wait, we don't even know about desert. Shit. There's one more that I didn't have marked. Okay. We haven't found desert boss either, so we're still... I don't know why I thought I had desert marked. Probably because I had been in it. We're just gonna do this. Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, happy birthday to your sister. It's good. Alright. Okay, give me something over here that I can work with, please. We're okay, but yeah. Okay, we'll just do this real quick. What's that? Something you say handed? Oh. Okay. What do we got? Exactly what I said I didn't want. Okay, well, the good news is we at least got this. We're gonna go back here because stop, thank you. We're gonna continue along our path this way and look at a couple more things. Actually, now that I'm Light World, where do I actually want to be right now? Okay, so Eastern is our last pendant, so Desert and Pod. Okay, then I think what we just do is save and quit to the mountain. And we start clearing out some dungeons. Yep. Meyer was up here in Fairy Row. And since we're still looking for a couple items, we could do the Firelock stuff real quick. I'll take the full magic. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're looking at different games. Alright. Get out of my way. This guy wanted it. Okay. 5 pods. Ones. Okay. Yeah, this is this MSU is Link Between Worlds. It's, if you've never played Link Between Worlds, it's a fantastic reimagining of Link to the Past. And I enjoyed it thoroughly. Yes, high roll, low roll. Where they did, like, if you've never heard of some of the shit that they did for that game, it's so cool. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I never really used a lot of the 3D features, so yeah, you would be absolutely fine doing it on there. You don't have to do any of the 3D stuff. But the thing that I love about it, so like when I go into GT, it plays the Low Roll Castle theme, which is the, you know, the final dungeon of that game as well. And there's a section of the music. Like, this is how cool they did this. Like, part of the Low Roll Castle music is actually the Hyrule Castle main theme backwards. It's just so well done. There's like YouTube videos on it and stuff if you want to see how that works, though. It's so good. And the other thing is, too, they got, like, when you do the final dungeon in the game, like, the music starts out really simple, and then as you continue through the dungeon, it starts to get, like, more intense. And it was, like, it was the first game where they really started to do that kind of thing, and then they did that again with, like, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. When you go into, like, one of the main dungeons or, like, the, and stuff like that, and those, as you progress through it, the music changes and gets more intense. And I loved that. It's hard to fire arrows when your button sticks. God. Bless it. It's still stuck. Oh my God, stop. Oh yeah, it was a semi-automatic bow. You know what though? That was their way at the time of trying to figure out how to make a more open-ended game. And like, because they needed to kind of experiment with some different options with that, right? And one of the best things that they could come up with at the time was, well, what if we just gave you access to a lot of the items at the start, and then you could choose your path. And I know, like, that wasn't... There was other stuff you could do, too, but I know that wasn't necessarily everyone's favorite option for it, but... Alright, we're gonna go this way and find out what was locked in this dungeon, and then we can go back to... Go right back to Helma. I didn't mind that aspect of it. Because one of the things that the game did give you the option of was getting enough money so you could just buy the item outright, and then you wouldn't even lose it when you died. I don't think I ever rented an item. I think I always bought it. Or maybe I had to rent, like, the very first item I get. And then after that, I would just always buy. Because I didn't want to, like, lose them. But you could kind of play it whatever way you want. All right. Whoops. You just want a new non-remake, A Link to the Past style. Yeah, you know, it's so hard because, like, there's a lot of us who like would love something like that, and I would love to see them do something like that. But every single time they do a 2D, like a newer 2D game, it's always very like experimental, right? Like, I liked Echoes of Wisdom, but it was certainly different than any other Zelda title because of the whole, like, doing the echoes and stuff like that. But I still think, you know, it had its place. But I would like to see, like, you know, that style done. Like, use your engine from those games if you want to continue to do that. And just make a whole brand new experience. Because, like, the Link's Awakening remake was very well done. Like, why not just do something like that? Just do this. Okay. I mean, that's fine. We still don't even have the big key for there. Yeah. I get it. I thought it was definitely a unique spin on the series. I didn't think it was bad, but it was definitely different. Okay. You still need to finish it. Yeah, like I said, I enjoyed it. I just, you know, I take it for, like, anytime they're going to do something like that, obviously I know they're kind of more experimenting at that point, so I don't expect it to be, you know, have the same feel as any of the other games that they've done, but it's still enjoyable, obviously, in its own right. Okay. One check we didn't do up here, and then we can do the village and some other cleanup. That's vanilla. Yeah, I'm with you. I would like to see a new, like, traditional 2D type Zelda game. This is going to be annoying as shit. But we're still looking for stuff, so I guess we just suck it up and do it. Oh my god, don't do that. Garbage. Oh, there, we got it. Oh, I lost it. Because I took the damage? Come on. Okay, I have it again. Spy Cave is still trash, absolutely. As is tradition. Nice full magic drop right there. Okay, well, I was wondering where that was. Alright. Okay. Well, if we need to go back into TR, or into pod, we have all the smalls now. I should have gone back in and grabbed the last couple items. I was thinking about that, and then I just didn't do it. So, whoops. Okay. So we just did Spike. We found the library. Come on. Ah, great. Not really interested. I think we pretty much have exhausted all the connectors at this point that really matter. Get out of here. There is a chance. I mean, we only really have a couple spots. And then I'm gonna have to go back into, like, pod in order to get those last few items or something, and I should have just done it. C-shaped house. Not the item I'm looking for. Okay. Where is the smith? It's right in the village. We can do that. And then I'm going to probably grab purple chest because I can do a whole bunch of crap with it because I can stop at Sick Kid, I can do the dig spot, and then we could turn that in and check Bombos tablet. Like, I have a lot of things. And then we also don't know what the item is that was under the water because we drained the dam a while ago. Didn't we drain the dam a while ago? I'm pretty sure we did. Why is it marked as red? I swear to God I did it. Yeah, I did do it. Oh, because I just didn't mark it in the tracker. I didn't mark the dam in the tracker. That's why it's red. But we found the dam and did it, so... Alright. What you got for me? Be nice. Not nice. So that was trash. Okay. Also not worth. what's been sitting here? Okay. Well, I know what I'm gonna do real quick. Because we all know it's probably gonna be the answer. Yep. It's probably because they're in the climb. And at the top of the tower is, well, at the pyramid anyway, it's Magic Bat, so we can't obviously see what that is. I'm gonna just be safe and grab the fairies here. I mean, you know, so you just do it when you need to. Like, I had some dungeons to clear out, and obviously I can go back to Pod, but, like, I might as well do this while I'm here, and then Pod will be the next thing. But I don't want to go back there right away, because I'll be mad if it's the answer, because I should have done it when I was there. But now that I have all 6 smalls, I don't even need to hammer jump again if I don't want to. I could just go. Okay, that was poor. Okay. Nice arrow. Nice arrow. I like it when I get that room like that. I just didn't feel like switching to Fire Rod. Ah, second try. I also do have the other Castle Tower location. I forgot where that was. Where is stupid Castle Tower? Oh, okay. That's another thing I could do. I disagree. Whatever. Nice room. I'll take that. Second Castle Tower key. Don't need both, thank goodness. Whoops. Oh, if we do that first. Okay. It's not the answer. Well, we don't know yet. We still have Magic Bat to look at. Nice triple. Double. Oh, of course he blue balled me. I went for the jugular and he deked me out. There we go. We're gonna do two quick things here. We have to check the actual Castle Tower entrance because we're still looking for desert. Okay. I can't believe... I haven't seen... Oh. Oh. I think I figured out where Eastern is. That's good. Alright. So that wasn't required this time. One of the few times. Okay. So I think I know where Desert Boss has to be at this point. And I think it's got to be at the main entrance to Turtle Rock. It's the only entrance I think I haven't actually been in yet. With the exception of GT, which must have Eastern. So Eastern can't contain anything helpful. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the second item in Castle Tower. And then I'm going to go back up the mountain. We're going to get the items out of Pod. And then we're going to go and find out if Desert Boss is where I think it is. Because I think it just has to be. Nice. But this is the best time to do the Castle Tower play. Oh, you know what else I haven't done yet? Well, I don't even have the flippers. I could go to Zora. But, that would be... By the way, vanilla flippers would be exactly my punishment for today because I haven't gone there. I could actually look at that after I do this. I think I'm going to, just for the lulz. Gotta get the better boomerang out. Wow. I like how everything started out so strong and then it comes to a screeching halt when you're looking for just a few items. Alright. I guess I just have to... Yeah. And that's the other thing, too. So I haven't seen what's in... So I guess Eastern could also be... Or one of these entrances could also be in the waterfall. But I don't have the flippers, and I haven't bothered to try to fake flipper it, so I have no idea. But I guess that's also a possibility, is that it could be requiring me to get the flippers to get access to the desert boss or something. To get the Lambo. Alright, let's find out if there's something here, because that would be funny. Okay, that's good. Alright. Do we have vanilla flippers that I could have gotten a long time ago? Nope. Splash delete right there? Well, not for... I mean, I could to get into the waterfall, but... Why? I mean, I have a feeling I'm going to need to go somewhere else, but... I'm going to just do this first. I could put the effort into it, and then it might not even be the entrance I need. I'm going to go get the items out of pod. It's looking like that could be an answer. Whatever. Because you can splash delete to get into waterfall too. That's always a fun one. Okay, so we just have the 3 items left. We're just gonna do this. Oh, yeah. No, that makes sense. Cool. All right. I also have Ice Palace's entrance. I gotta remember that that's down there too. I guess I'm just not thinking of the flippers checks because... I don't know. I probably should have at least checked that. Wow. It's not even super helpful at this point. Yeah, I found a connector to the upgrade fairy. You're right. I did do that. I don't want this. So it is in logic. Yeah, you're right. No. Yeah, did not have a flute. Doesn't that make it even more fun? Alright, let's try this, and then we'll go down to do, we'll check Ice Palace. I might activate the flute, too, just to get around a little bit faster. Because why not? I mean, the seed did give me the mitts in GT, so maybe this is actually what it wanted me to do with them, is to do this. And then maybe also that ice entrance. There you go. Required. Yeah, that's what I want. Nice. I hate Lamos sometimes. Okay. We needed that. And just give me my damn flippers. I mean, my best item checks at this point are probably to go back into, Bow Lamo does suck, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just gonna... Let me activate this flute. I'm gonna probably need to go back in the Thieves' Town. That's kind of my guess right now. I always find it interesting that in NMG... And again, I guess it's got to be faster because I'm sure they've all timed it out. Getting the ice rod, and I'm sure it's just because you could flute out of there later on. But the ice rod obviously makes that fight so much better, but it's a pain in the ass to get to. It's not going to save you enough time. There. 12 shots on 3 worms, or 2 and 3, yeah. Yeah, that's because NMG does no S and Q, right? Yeah. That is a significant thing to consider. Alright. Here we go, everyone. Let's find out what's in the green pendant dungeon that we can suddenly beat. Yeah, I don't remember what all the regulation... I just know that most of the time when I see NMG, it's a no save and quit thing. But it could just be that particular set of rules or something. I don't know. Oh, do they not allow some of those glitches? I mean, but the way that they route stuff is a lot different anyway. Is that the first time I've actually noticed the stun prize? I don't think I've actually... Yeah, it's a heart. I don't think I knew. Whatever. That's me killing her. Okay. Good blind kill. There they are. God. Every freaking time. It's gotta be one of these things. Beat GT or do the green pendant. Lucky number 190. Here's the best part, guys. We're not in go yet. We still need the stupid ice rod. So I gotta clear this out. I gotta just mark one of these as the dam or something so that way it knows that I can... Not that it matters. Now, if it's like the other seed, I'll get my go right here. Right? Just give it to me right here. Nope. That was wishful thinking. Well, we don't know if Eastern Palace is cut off. Now it could be at the Ice Palace location, since the flippers showed up in Logic. Or it could be in Waterfall. We're just hoping that we don't have to look for it. And if it is in one of those spots, that also means that it could be on Pedestal. I just don't want to wish for that, so I'm hoping it's here. Yeah, It's a good time, right? I also have a couple other locations that I can check in addition to that still, like, like the one thing I still have the potion shop to go to. I turned in the mushroom a long time ago. But the potion shop, I don't think I went... Well, maybe I did go back to it. I think I did go back to it, so never mind. I think I'm done with item locations, so it's got to be in dungeons. Dude, this... I'm still on track to have my best XKeys seed. If the ice rod shows up back here... Yeah, but if I roll this, it's also going to be rolling it for them, too. Nah, that's fair. I mean, if I find the ice rod in the next few minutes, I'm still going to finish with a better time out of all the seeds that I've been playing in the last couple weeks. Ah, that was stupid. That was stupid. Let's just do this. You know, never mind. I'm annoyed with you. Yeah, I'm sometimes hitting... What? 240s, 250. If I'm like, I guess we just go back in because if it's here, I don't want to come back to this shit. Like, I don't know. Whoops. I need bombs again. We'll do that in a minute. I think I went too quickly. There we go. I mean, this seed certainly felt jetty in the beginning. And then it just slowed right the hell down because, you know, now we're in an ice rod hunt. And that's always a feel-good situation. Alright, cross your fingers that we find it here. And if not, then we're going to immediately go and check Waterfall Cave, Ice Palace entrance. And see if we find Eastern. Sweet. Lovely. I guess... Is this slightly faster? I have Hobo, too. on. Just get in there. Get in the portal. Is flipper locked? $20 hearts! Heart percent activated indeed. Yes, the GT torch I skipped because it was just bombs. So that is the one item there that I didn't get. That's a good question, because I probably skipped some other little garbage items and stuff like that, but I don't remember how many. Whoops. The tension is incredible. Hondo XKeys. God. Please no. Well. So the advantage of having an item tracker down in front of me is that I know whatever is in the ice palace location is not it's not an entrance with an item in it. So if I don't get it on Armos, I'm gonna just go and check Hobo, and then I'm gonna go pull pad. TR is still red because I need the ice rod. That's what we're looking for. That's it, though. Oh, come on. Stop it. My automatic arrow. Oh, there it is. Fucking stupid. Yeah, it's a 1. Of course, it's on the boss of a pendant dungeon. Yeah, we really didn't have much. We had 2 item checks, really, that I could have done if it wasn't on Armos. Wait, that's not it. It's this one. Oh, that was fun. This is still going to be a faster time than what I've had the whole time. I just needed to have a... I think the last one I did was a 2:37-ish. Possibly. I bet it's on pad. Or it could be a sword upgrade on, oh, look at that, the cape. That's actually fine. I don't mind that for the Ganon fight. Yeah, it's either on pad or it's on, Hobo. That's kind of all I'm thinking it could be at this point. Oh yeah, that's right. You bastard. Oh, the fourth bottle. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. It could be. I have no idea. There could. I don't know if there's anything else I'm forgetting about. I mean, obviously we full cleared all the dungeons, so there could be something else. And I mean, I think I went back to the potion shop. I might have not done that. I don't remember. Yeah, the potion shop and the pad will be, so we can find out what those are. Okay. Whoa. I could have gotten a double on him. Come on down here. There we go. Phew. Gotta love a good old XKeys ice rod hunt. With a super stupid late flippers. Alright, 233 though. I'll take it. I gotta open up this controller and fix it in a little bit. Thanks for the GGs, guys. This was a fun one. I'm glad you guys were able to hang out for it. Here, we'll fast forward a little bit and we'll find out what it says we had at these two spots. Ugh. Yeah. A map. So yeah, I think I got that, actually. I'm pretty sure I did end up getting that item. Explosions. Dang. I don't know. I guess Hobo had something, maybe. But... Literally got every single key again. Looking for that stupid rod. He must have had something. Because I think we did pretty much everything else that I can... You know, if you look at my tracker, there's really... The only other thing... no, because I checked off all the item locations, basically. We did Magic Bat. Yeah, we did every overworld item location, so... it's got to be Hobo. So... But then I don't know where the other bottle is, so maybe there's something I mistracked. Who knows? There could be something else out there. Alright. Well, there you go. 207. That's a fun check count. Alright, I'm going to take a little break from here, and my plan is to be back on tonight for the 8 o'clock casual boot, so I'm going to play with this controller and try to fix it up for a little bit. So, who is on right now? Maybe we can just pop into someone else's stream and say hi. Not really anybody. Okay, well, that's fine. All right, yeah, I'll be back on around 8 o'clock tonight. So thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you then. See ya. Sounds good, Scanlers. Check you then.